What's up, YouTube? This is Shapesnash93. I'm coming at you with a deck profile. I've been thinking about playing this deck for a while, and I finally got all the stuff when I was in Garden City and stuff. Couple dollar cards I was missing that are just hard to find. It's X-sabers. The reason being, I feel like the Godham's hand loop can outpace anybody. The fact that you don't have to loop, you can end up hitting 5 cards after you summon him by like playing Godham's E-Call, stuff like that. I just think this deck is too good to pass up. I mean, I think it just needs a good pilot to actually be known, and this is a good format to try to do so. So getting the deck profile. This is more of a control build. I like controlling the game. Obviously, I'm a rabbit player, stuff like that. I feel like it's one of the better builds. It's still in process. There's a couple cards that I'm still fiddling around with, so triple this guy. He sets off almost every play in the deck. Being able to keep him on the board because he can negate attack is pretty good. Sangan on steroids, pretty much. I just wish they still had the ruling that this card, you can activate it 4 or 5 times in a turn, but you can't, so. The deck's still good even with it. Triple Emmer's Blade, this is the Giant Rat. You'll see why this card and Dark Soul are so good in this build. They're mandatory to run at 3. I run 3 of this card simply because it's a Marauding Captain for the deck. It puts 2 on the board for the Full Troll. This is more of a control build, but I look to take advantage of having 2 on the board and then summoning Nat Beasts and stuff and making boards almost unbeatable. Triple Full Troll. I feel like you don't see him enough. People are like, oh, it's cloggy, searchable, all this stuff, but having 3 just lets you do so many more plays. This deck would not be good without a 2-star tuner, in my opinion. Letting you go to Natty Beast and stuff is incredible. You can make Natty Beast Barkion in 1 turn. At that point, your opponent has really nothing they can do. I'm playing one of these, so the loop's available. He's searchable. 2, I would draw him at the weirdest times and not be able to do anything with him. And then the Dark Arm to the deck, I guess, to say. There's been a lot of times where I've been able to summon this, bring out Barkion with his effect, like a Barkion that died, and it's just a punch in the face if you can set him up. Plus, this deck has a lot of graveyard control. I could take 1 card out with Full Helm Knight. I can take 2 out with Godham's Emergency Call. There's just a lot of cool graveyard manipulative plays you can do. And the one card I'm really tempted, or the one card that really made me tempted to play this deck along with the other one, this card, Saber Hole. With a lot of Gozen doesn't hurt this, but like Macro, Deep Prison, there's a lot of, Decree, stuff like that. There's a lot of face-up problems that simply having a Saber Slash just versus windups, you can hit the factory or their onboard monster that you can't get over. And especially with like Bogart plays, it makes it really good. You can't Starlight Rotate because I think it selects upon resolution. I believe that's how the ruling goes. I just think overall it's like an amazing card. It could be one for one removal if you need it to be. You have to play this card to get the Full Helm Knights off, especially in the control build. And then it pretty much goes with the next card is Creature Swap. Creature Swap's incredible in this deck. One of my favorite plays involves pretty much these 2. You let Emmer's Blade die. You special full Helm. Now, you can do a couple crazy things from here. You can either, if you have another Emmer's Blade or you're in a position to do so, you can summon another Emmer's Blade, which makes this combo really good. You have to set it You creature swap. You give him this. You bring it. You attack. You bring this back. You activate this effect. Go into Dark Soul, and you're now able to go into Mistworm, or you can even go into Sabers or Gothams. It just, these couple cards open up a lot of plays. I wasn't running this for a while until my friend actually had the LOD ones, I think. Yeah, LOD ones. And I picked him up and I was playing him with X-saber. I was like, well, this is pretty good. So, and then Duality. I wasn't running it at first, but then I decided it's a must. It helps you so much. It helps when you just have to set Dark Soul. Those turns you just have to set Dark Soul, and then play this. Makes it 10 times better because you're gonna search off Dark Soul and you're gonna search quote unquote off of Duality. Monster Born, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Book of Moon. It's to get full Helm Knight off. Now this is the main reason I thought this deck would be really good this format. It's because of this card. Triple Sable Hole. People say it's not that good, it's not that good, it's not that good. But I don't think anymore in this game there's no better opening play than this. And then another back row. Maybe, like Trap Stun or something like that. But you can negate an attack, you can negate a summon, and so many decks now rely on the summon. It's like you can hit the rabbit. I don't know, maybe thinking, they have like Wind Up Rabbit, They can hit that, or you can hit that with this, take care of a huge problem early on in the game. They go Wind Up Magician, flip Saber Hole. Now they're forced to have the Monster Reborn. If they have the Monster Reborn, they have the Monster Reborn. And especially with Atlanteans and stuff, it's like, how do you possibly beat the Undine? Negate the summon. You're pretty much, this negates the summon of a monster. It's almost like Thunder King in a way, where it has to stop something that can't that doesn't start a chain, so it can't stop Megalo and stuff like that. But you have to stop them setting up, which is why this card's good. They can't summon Diva, all that stuff. And then the double warning to stop everything that the Saber Hole doesn't. The Judgment, because we're playing control. Double Gothams 3 was way too cloggy. I drew it 10, 11 times. I drew 10, 11 times where I had double of these and no X-saber, like not enough X-saber to go off, so it wasn't a favorite. And then this card, I added this card after testing. I forgot how good it is. I'm not running MST because I'm running double full high unlay. You flip this, go into high unlay, and it's 10 times better than an MST ever could be in any situation, I believe. And you have Saber Slash to deal with the decrees and anything like that. Now I'm going to go over the extra deck really quick. It's not done. I feel like these are the bases you need. Is the Gothams for the loop, Mistworm to blow up everything. Like, you can go into this card so easy. Arabellum, only because it's this is one of the only ways you can synchro with Bogard Knight. This card's actually really good. It becomes Catastor if you tribute MVP. Especially because he's 6 stars, so he's Full Helm plus Dark Soul or Ember's Blade. Second MVP. He's 6 stars, makes him like 10 times more broken. He's an X-saber. He's Heavy Storm pretty much. This card you have to have. It's a control deck, so that's basically what it is. Wayne. Now this I feel like you have to have because you can actually OTK your opponent this way. Because it says full lower warrior, you can bring back your full Helm Knights. It just makes it so you can go into level 8. And then I play Soul Silver Mountain because sometimes you can plus massively off of this and full Helm Knight. Full Helm Knight destroys it by battle. or it's got to be a defense position monster. This, if it destroys it, monster in any position, you can get it back. And just like the crazy plays you can do with it, it's insane. I'll probably be running this for Cleveland because I have my invite. I feel like this deck is actually something to look out for. The control aspect with the double saber hole or the triple saber hole is unbelievable. You can make unbeatable boards. You can with like Nat Beast and like a full Helm Knight, and with a set saber hole. But other than that, if you have any ideas, fixes for me, please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.